A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to today's class. I hope you're all well, inshallah. Before we start, I'd like to go over our class etiquettes and rules for during the class. Now, first rule for today is that if you suddenly find yourself in the waiting room, please, first thing you should do is check your ID. Now, if you are a student and logged in with the incorrect ID, you may be removed from the class by myself or the in-charge discipline today. So first thing you should do is check your ID if you have been removed and put into the waiting room. The next thing is that, as always, check your video icon has a red line across it to indicate that your videos are off, and your videos should be off through the length of the class today. And also, don't put your hands up unless I ask you to, because that can have an effect on the mic list. Also, listen to the teacher, copy the teacher when she reads out a letter or a word, and when another student is reading, listen to how they're reading and listen to the feedback that they're getting from the teacher. At the end, note down your homework or take a photo of it, and make sure that you stay till the end of the dua has been read and I have given you permission to leave. Please don't leave before that. And final thing, at the bottom over here, it says that if you have any questions or any issues regarding the class or maybe logging into the class, your ID, anything like that, you can contact the administration team at info@nqc.org.uk. So this is the email address that you can contact us on if you have any questions or any issues, and we'll try our best to get back to you as soon as possible. So the email, once again, is info@nqc.org.uk. So if you would like, you can note it down right now. Okay, so we'll start the class by reading a prayer from the Holy Quran. So can I please ask in charge discipline to choose a student?
Farida, मैं बता रही हूँ, मैं आपको टाइम आउट पे कर दूंगी.
Assalamu alaikum. What ID is this?
इधर आओ.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sorry, I was muted myself. It's N1233.
N1233. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, walaikum salam. So this is N1233, okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do is read this prayer for me. So I'll read and I want you to repeat after me, okay? So repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Rabbi zidni
Rabbi zidni
ilma.
ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Okay, at the end over here, this is ma, okay? So this is a meme, and then you have an alif. Ilma.
Ilma.
Well done. So one more time all together. Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Well done. Excellent try. Okay, shabash. Well done. Now, can you please read this translation for me at the bottom?
Oh my Lord,
Increase
me in
knowledge.
knowledge.
Excellent. Well done. And the reference over here says Taha 115. So this means that it's from Surah Taha in the Holy Quran. Verse 115 is where you'll find this surah. So Jazakumullah for your help. And let's move on to the
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Let's start to see what we're learning today. Now, in today's class, let's see if I can mute you quickly. Okay. So in today's class, we will be doing lesson number 12, and this is on page 45 of your books, of your Tashilul-Quran book, and this is looking at the rule of sukoon. Okay, you can see over here it says sukoon or quiescent. Okay, so we're looking at the rule of sukoon, and we'll start off by reading this paragraph at the top of page 45. And over here you can see it says sakin means the omission of a vowel. Now omission over here means to leave out. Okay, so sakin means to leave out a vowel. When an Arabic letter bears the sign of sukoon, it is called sakin. So when an Arabic letter has a sukoon on top of it, it is called a sakin letter. Okay. Another well-known name of sukoon is jazm. So when you might have been reading the qaida previously, you might have referred to the sukoon as jazm, but the correct name for jazm is sukoon. So in these classes, we'll be referring to it as sukoon. So if you're used to jazm, now's the time to start to learn the word sukoon and keep that in mind throughout the course of these classes. For example, noon sakin means the letter noon bearing the sign of sukoon. It is important to note that a sakin letter must be preceded by a voweled letter, a letter which bears a stroke. So this is saying that any letter with a sukoon on top of it, or a sakin letter, always comes after a letter, a voweled letter. So a letter that has a stroke on top of it, or on it. Okay. So some examples of sakin letters are given below over here. So we'll go through that now. Okay. So we'll start off by looking at what a sukoon actually looks like. Okay. So highlighted in yellow over here on top of the lam is a sukoon. Okay, is the stroke of sukoon. And you can see that it's curved and it looks like a sideways U shape. Yeah. So another thing that I've noticed is that some students get confused between the shape of a sukoon and the shape of dhamma. Okay, so you've done the rule of dhamma before in your previous classes, and you know that dhamma looks like this. So on top of the dal over here, you have the dhamma stroke. Okay, and you can see that dhamma and sukoon look quite similar, but to note is that on dhamma you have this circle at the top over here and then a flick at the bottom. Okay, whereas this is just a curved or a sideways U shape, which is thick at the top and thin at the bottom. Okay, so be mindful and don't get confused between a sukoon and the dhamma. Okay, so that's one thing I just wanted to point out before we actually get started. Now, the next thing we should look at now is how to pronounce a letter that has a sukoon on top of it, or a sakin letter. Sukoon basically indicates that you need to join the previous letter to the sakin letter, or the letter that has the sukoon on top of it. So for example, in this case, you have the first letter, which is alif, and it has a fatha on top of it. So if I were to look at it individually, I would pronounce it as a. But now, ahead of the alif, we have a lam with a sukoon on top of it. And like I said, a sukoon indicates that you need to join the previous letter to the sakin letter. So what I do is I join the alif to the lam. So I would pronounce this as al. Al. So I say the sound and then I stop it at the end. I don't carry on the sound for too long. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Over here you have a ha, because this is a ha with a fatha, ha. Then you have a meme sakin, or a meme with a sukoon on top of it. So you join the two sounds together, two letters together, to produce the sound of hum. Hum. Okay. Then over here you have an individual letter, which is dal, and this has a dhamma on top of it. So I would produce the sound of do. Do. So I have three sections. I have al, hum, and do. Now, if I were to join all these together to form a word, it would look like this. So first bit, al-ham-du. Alhamdu. Okay, so that's how I would pronounce this section over here. Now moving on to the next one. I hope you're all following at home as well and listening carefully, because I will be asking some students to do this exercise for me. Now over here, again, you have an alif. This time it has a kasra underneath it. Then you have a seen with a sukoon on top of it. Seen sakin. Okay. Now I would join the two sounds together to produce is. Is. Moving on, you have a ta over here. Individually looking at the black bit over here, you have a ta with a fatha, ta. Then you have to join this to this kaf sakin. Okay, kaf with a sukoon on top of it. So the sound that would be produced is tak, tak. Okay, now third bit over here, you have two letters and both of them have a fatha on top of it. So we know that any letter with a fatha produces a 1 second sound. So I would say this as ba-ra, bara, bara. Okay, now if I were to join all these together, I would produce this word over here, istakbara, istakbara. One more time, istakbara. Okay, so this I've done for you, this first line. And can I please have a student on the line so I can do exercise 12.1 with them?
Yes, just before I give the mic, there is a young Nasra, N1236. I'm going to place her into the waiting room and I want her to adjust her ID so that it's just the N1236. The student that's going to get the mic is the same student as did the dua. It's her first time in class, N1233.
Okay. Jazakallah. Okay, N1233, you're still there?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So what I'm going to ask you to do is do this first line for me again so that I know you've understood it, okay? So do one bit at a time and then you can say the whole word together if you can at the end over here, okay? So just follow my hand over here. How would you pronounce this?
Al.
Well done. Al. Excellent. Well done. Next. Well done. And this?
Do.
Okay. Try this one again.
Do.
Okay. You're getting the sound correct, but your timing is a bit longer than it should be, okay? So what does the dal have on top of it? What's this?
Dhamma.
Dhamma, exactly. And how long should a dhamma letter be pronounced for?
1 second.
How many seconds?
1 second.
1 second. Excellent. So now I want you to say this, but keep your time to 1 second, okay? So pronounce this, but only for 1 second.
Do.
Okay, 1 second is very short, okay? So just one count. So do.
Do.
Yeah, exactly, okay? So I wouldn't stretch my sound out for longer than that. I would just be a simple one count, 1 second, do. Okay? So that was good. Can you say all of this together?
Allah. Do.
Okay, good. Well done. Can you say this one again? I think your voice broke up in the middle there.
Allah. Alhamdu.
Okay. When you say this, it's the same as what you said over here, okay? So you join the alif to the lam, sakin. It would be al, not Allah, okay? That's wrong because the lam doesn't have a fatha on top of it. So it only has a sukoon. So you end the sound at the l, okay? Alhamdu.
Alhamdu.
Well done, okay? So just be careful of this. Because the lam has a sukoon, you need to stop your sound there and then. You don't stretch it, you don't go up with your sound, you don't go down with your sound, you stop it there and then, okay? Alhamdu. Okay, well done. Let's move on to the next one. What's this?
E.
Okay, yes, first bit is E, but then you have to join it to this scene with a sakin. So join these two sounds. Excellent. Is. Yeah? So you join the sound of E to S. So is. Yeah, just like that. Now let's move on to the next one.
Ta. Tab.
Okay, what letter is this?
A.
It's Kaf, yeah? So that's why it would produce the sound of K at the end, okay? So that's why when you join this to this, it's Tak.
Tak.
Yeah, I think previously you maybe thought this was a Ba, but this is a Kaf. So Kaf has a sukoon, so you join it to the previous letter, which was Ta. So you join it together to form the sound of Tak.
Tak.
Well done. Let's move on to the next one now.
Bir. Bi. Ba. Ra.
Okay, you got the second bit right, but this, what letter is this?
Da.
Yeah, and what does it have on, what stroke does it have? What stroke is this where my hand is?
Tu.
It's a fatha, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a fatha. So fatha produces a sound that goes up. So it wouldn't be B, it would be ba. Okay, and one, yeah, this is ba.
Bara.
Bara. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So just be mindful of, have a look at the letter, have a look at what stroke it has, and then you can try and make the correct sound or correctly pronounce it. Okay. Now let's try and tackle this. Okay. So say this first bit.
I.
Yes. Yeah. Join it to the scene. Is. Excellent. Now next bit. Stuck. Excellent. Well done. And last bit.
Bara.
Perfect. And all together now.
Bara.
Excellent. Well done. That was really, really good, mashallah. Okay. Istakbara.
Bara.
Perfect. Excellent. Well done. N1, 2, 3, 3. You did really well. You caught up at the end, which was excellent. But I want you to pay close attention and revise your fatha, kasra, dhamma, and just see what sounds they make and how long they should be pronounced for. So revise that lesson again, and also go back and revise this sakin that we've just learned as well, which we'll continue with today. Okay. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please? Jazakumullah.
It's A1156.
A1156. Assalamu alaikum. A1156. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Can you come a bit closer to the mic so I can hear you properly? Wa alaikum salam. A bit closer. Do you know where the mic is? Can you come a bit? Okay, a bit better. Okay, Jazakumullah. So we're going to try and complete the second line with you. Okay, so I'm going to point at each section and then we'll try and say it all together at the end over here. So can you say this bit for me now?
Anun.
Okay, be careful because I said this in the beginning as well, that some people get confused between a sukoon and a dhamma. This over here on top of the noon, is this a sukoon or a dhamma? Sukoon, exactly. So it wouldn't produce the same sound as a dhamma. Okay, so that's why sukoon means that you have to join the previous letter to the noon, to the letter with the sukoon on top of it. Okay, so that means I have to join the alif and the noon. Okay, so join these together.
Anu.
Okay, over here, like I said, this doesn't have a dhamma on top of it, so it would not produce the sound of nu. That's wrong. Okay, so because it has a sukoon, all I do is I join the previous letter to the noon. Okay, and then I end the sound there. I wouldn't produce an up sound, down sound, or a round sound. Nothing like that. Just end the sound at n. Okay, so un.
An.
Okay, un.
An.
Okay, A1156, again, your sound is a bit unclear and you need to come a bit closer to the mic. Say something now. Say un.
On.
Much better. Now, so that's where your mic is, okay? Be careful and make sure you're always close to the mic when you say something, okay? So this is un, okay? Now let's move on to the next bit. So over here, you have a za, yeah? You have a za over here. And then you have a lam with a sukoon. So you join the two letters together. So can you try that for me now?
Dal.
Zal. Yeah?
Dal.
Zal, yeah. Excellent. Okay. That's fine. Let's move on to the next one now.
Nahu.
Okay, the first bit was good. This bit, again, look at your timing. What does the ha have on top of it? What's this?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. Excellent. It's a dhamma. So that's why. How long do you pronounce the dhamma for?
1 second.
1 second. So would it be who, like you said, or would it be who?
Who.
Yeah, 1 second, okay? So say this again now correctly.
Nahu.
Okay. Now what's on top of the noon? What's this? It's a vertical fatha. Yeah? Or a standing fatha or an upright fatha. This is a vertical fatha like we've seen as well, okay? So it produces a sound of 2 seconds. So I would say this for 2 seconds and then this for 1 second. So I would say nahu.
Nahu.
Okay. Okay. Nahu.
Nahu.
Perfect. Okay. Just make sure you don't stretch your sound out too much at the end with the who. Okay. Now that was good. Let's try it all together over here.
Anzal. Anzal. Nahu.
Perfect. That was really good. I couldn't hear you properly, to be honest, because again, I think you've lost your where your mic is, and you need to again come a bit closer. Your sound's a bit muffled. Can you try that again?
Anzal. Nahu.
Okay, good. Your sound is much better, but make sure when you join the za to the lam over here, you say straight away. So zal, anzalnahu.
Okay.
Repeat that. Anzalnahu.
Nahu.
Okay, good. Well,
Nahu.
perfect. Much better. Well done. Okay, so just remember that whenever you're joining two letters together, make sure you do it straight away, so you don't stretch the sound out first then join it. So before you said zal like that, okay, you need to straight away join the za to the lam, zal. Okay, just like that, which you did excellently at the end. Well done. Now let's move on to the next one. Over here, can you try this for me?
Al.
Al. Excellent. Well done. This one.
Bala.
Well done. Bala. Both of these have fatha on them, so you pronounce both of them for 1 second each. So bala. Now this one. What's this now? Are you still there? A1156?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, this is bala. What about this one now?
D.
D. Excellent. Well done. Now can you try it all together now?
Al baladi.
That was nearly perfect. Just nearly at the end over here. Don't stretch your sound out again too long. It's 1 second, so pronounce it for 1 second. Al baladi.
Al baladi.
Okay, so last time when you said it incorrectly, you said it al baladi, which is wrong. The correct way is al baladi. 1 second at the end, okay? But excellent, that was really good. Just keep practicing. Again, you need to go back to your Fatha, Kasra and Dhamma lessons and see and practice how you pronounce each one of those, and obviously practice this Sukoon lesson as well, okay? Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
And 1241.
A1241. Assalamu alaikum.
Nasra.
Oh, it's N1241.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is this N1241?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so we're going to do the third line with you. So again, I'll point at each section and then we'll try and say it all together, okay? So let's do this one first.
Sani.
Okay, you've gone straight in and done with the whole thing. But let's do it one bit by bit so that other students who might not be as confident as you are can also follow along, okay? So what's this first bit? Excellent. Yeah, so you join the alif to the ha, so to produce the sound of Excellent. This one?
Sa.
Sa. Excellent. 1 second because of the fatha. Now this one?
Ni.
Excellent. Again, 1 second because of the kasra. Ni. Now all together?
Sani.
Excellent. Well done. That was really, really good, mashallah. Okay. Well done. Let's move on to the next one.
Al.
Al. Excellent. This one?
Ki.
Okay. Again, try and say it just for 1 second. Don't stretch your sound out too long. Ki. Okay. This one?
Tabu.
Perfect. That was really, really good. N1241, I think maybe you've got your hand or something on the mic, and again your voice is very muffled, and I can't hear you properly, so try and remove any obstruction from the mic so I can hear you properly, okay? So can you try saying it again for me?
Tabu.
Perfect. Well done, and I can hear you much better as well. So let's try this all together.
Al. Tabu.
Excellent. That was really, really good, mashallah. I can hear that you've been practicing and you grasped the lesson that we're learning today really, really well, and you done that all excellently. Well done. Okay, Jazakumullah. Keep practicing. Okay. Can we have another student, please? Jazakumullah.
Young Nasra and
Can you repeat the ID, please?
N1262.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. I think it was N1260. I think you said.
N1262.
2. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. N1262.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is this N1262?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Is this N1262?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so we're just going to complete this final line of exercise 12.1 with you. So again, point out one individual things and then we can say it all together over here, okay? So can you try this one for me?
An.
Well done. This one? Well done. This one?
Ta.
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 Well done. And all together now?
An. Ta.
Well done. An'amta.
An. Ta.
Okay. Again, over here, when you join the ayn to the meme, make sure you do it straight away. Okay. Don't say the first and then join to the meme. Straight away. Like that. Okay. So an'amta.
An. Ta.
Perfect. Well done. And because I can see that you're doing already really well, just try and focus on the correct pronunciation of the ayn, because that will really help to beautify your recitation as well. Okay. So just try and produce the correct sound of ayn from the middle or from deep within your throat. Okay. So it's a bit more difficult sound to make, but if you practice, inshallah, you'll get it. Okay. Now let's try this one.
Fa'a.
Okay. Fa'a.
Fa'a.
Yeah, okay. So don't stretch one more than the other, because that's wrong. Okay, both of them have fatha, so both of them for 1 second each. Next one.
Thar.
Excellent. Thar. Well done. This one?
Na.
Perfect. All together now?
Fa'a. Fa'a. Tharna.
Perfect. Do you want to say that one more time?
Fa'a. Tharna.
Perfect. Well done. It's a bit more of a difficult word, but you did that really, really well. And you pronounced the th correctly as well. So you took your top of your tongue and put it between your teeth, and you pronounced that excellently. Fa'atharna.
Fa'a. Tharna.
Perfect. Excellent. You read that really, really well, mashallah, N1262. Jazakumullah for your help. Now we're going to move on to exercise 12.2, in which the words are written all together now, so you won't have the help of the individual sections and then you can read the whole word. Now we're going to go straight into looking at whole words, where you'll be practicing the rule of sukoon as well as other rules that we previously looked at in the other classes as well. Okay, so this would be a good test of how well you know your rules and how well you have learnt the the rule of sukoon as well. So can we please have a student on the line?
1179.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. What's your ID?
A1179.
A1179. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go straight into reading the whole word, but we can take it one syllable or one section at a time, to make it easier for you and everybody else at home that's listening. Okay, so just follow my hand over here and we'll take it one bit at a time. Okay, so what's this first bit?
No.
Perfect. This
See
one?
but. See
Yeah, see. Yeah, well done. And this one?
but.
Excellent. I know you know how to pronounce each bit, but like I said, there might be students at home that are a bit less confident in this than you, so it's good that we take it one bit at a time, okay? So, nu, si, but. Nu, si, but.
See but.
And all together?
No see but.
Perfect. Excellent. Well done. Just remember that this sword should produce more thicker sound. So, nu, si, but.
No see but.
Okay, better. Okay, just practice that sound.
Yeah.
Now let's try the next one.
Ush.
Perfect.
See do.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, so the which letter has the sukoon on top of it?
The shin.
Yes, the sheen has the sukoon. So you join the previous letter, which is alif, to that, and the alif had a dhamma on top of it. So ush, and then the ha has a kasra, so he, and then the dal has a dhamma, so du. Ush he du.
Ush he do.
Perfect. Excellent. Really, really well done. And then the last one here.
Bar kun.
Okay, excellent. Well done. Just one thing that I can change or make better is, what does the qaf have on top of it?
Kun.
A what?
Um.
Can you remember what's this called?
Damatin.
Excellent. Well done. So you did narration, I think, last week, and you also revised it yesterday with your teacher. So this should be fresh in your memories that this is dhamma then. Okay, so a double stroke of dhamma is called dhamma then. So when you produce this sound, when you have this tanween, you should produce a stretched nasal sound. So you just say as barqun.
Bar kun.
Yeah, so just produce that extended kind of nasal sound at the end, which will really help to beautify your recitation again. Okay, so one more time.
Bar kun.
Excellent. Well done. That was really, really good. Mashallah, you read excellently. Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah.
A1168.
A1168. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Is this A1168? Can you just say your ID for me?
1168.
Okay, excellent. Jazakumullah for that. Now, again, we're going to start from here. So one bit at a time. to help you and everybody at home as well, okay? So can you just pronounce this first bit for me?
No. Budu.
Okay.
Na.
Okay. Yeah. Say, you have another word?
Na. Budu.
Excellent. Well done, okay? So which is the second letter in this?
Ein.
Ain. Excellent. So the ain is the second letter because it has the sukoon. So you join the previous letter to the second letter. So na, like that, na. And then you have budu. Both have bu and du. Both have dhamma. So budu. Na budu.
Na. Budu.
Excellent. Well done. Let's move on to the next one now.
Luster.
Excellent. That was really good. So seen is the one with the sukoon on top of it. So lam, you join to the seen, las, and then you have ta with a fatha, ta, lasta. Yeah? Lasta.
Luster.
Excellent. Now let's do this one with you.
Akul.
Well done. So the first bit is a because of the alif with a fatha, a. Then you have lam has a sukoon, so you join it to the previous letter, which is qaf with a dhamma. So qul, aqul.
Akul.
Excellent. Again, this qaf is a thick sounding letter, so make sure you pronounce it in a thick with a thick sound. So qul.
Akul.
Well done. Okay, excellent. Okay, so just keep practicing that, and otherwise you've done really, really well. Okay, Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please?
And Nasra N1264.
Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum. N1264.
Okay, I'm trying to unmute her, but for some reason isn't allowing it. So Nasra N1264, can you please look at your device and see if you can allow us to unmute you. In the meantime, I will have a young little A1127 on this level.
Jazakumullah. In child discipline, your voice is a bit faint. So I'm not sure why that is, but I was able to hear you properly there. It was A1127. So Assalamu alaikum, A1127.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we're going to start the second line. So again, we'll take it one bit at a time and try and read this, okay? So what's this first bit?
Ho.
Excellent. And this?
Li.
Perfect. And this?
Hot.
Excellent. Qat. Repeat after me. Qat.
Qat.
Excellent. And all together now?
Holy qat.
Excellent. You produced a really, really nice sound with the qaf over here, which is excellent. And like you did excellently, because this is ta has a sukoon, so you join the previous letter qaf to that. Qaf had a fatha, join it to the ta, qat. And over here you have the kha with a dhamma, li, and the lam with a kasra, khuli, and then qat, which was excellent. Well done. Let's move on to the next one now.
Nahnu.
Excellent. Well done. Can you tell me which is the second letter in this word?
Ha.
Excellent. Okay. So ha is the second letter because it has a sukoon on top of it. So that's why you join the previous letter, which was noon, to the ha. Excellent. Well done. Now let's do this one.
Rabihat.
Well done. You did that excellently. Now let's take it one bit at a time. First bit is
Ra.
next one,
Bi.
and this one.
Hat.
Excellent. Mashallah. Well done. Your timing is excellent, and the way you're joining the letters together is excellent as well. Okay, mashallah. Well done. Keep revising, but you did really, really well. Okay, Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please?
N1261.
Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum. N1261.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, N1261. I'm going to ask you to do the next three for me. Okay. So let's start from these two over here. How would you pronounce this? Yes, this is qu on its own, yes. But then after the qu, you have a lam, sakin, a lam with a sukoon, which means you have to join the previous letter to the lam, okay? So you have to join the qu to the lam. So how would you say that?
Lu, Kulu,
Okay, once again, the lam, what does the lam have on top of it? What's this stroke? Can you tell me? What is this? Where my hand is? Okay, I'll give you two options. Is that a sukoon or a dhamma?
School,
Yes, sukoon, exactly. And sukoon means you have to join the previous letter to the second letter, or the letter with the sukoon, okay? So you wouldn't produce the same sound as a dhamma. Dhamma produces a completely different sound, okay? So join the qaf to the lam. Qul.
Kul,
Repeat it. Excellent. Qul.
Kul,
Well done. Now same thing over here. Now you have the meme with the sakin, which means you have to join the previous letter to the second letter. So you have to join the ta with the meme, and the ta over here has a dhamma. So the sound would be tu, then join it to the meme, tum.
Kultum,
Excellent. Okay, just make sure you remember and you can differentiate or know the difference between a dhamma and a sukoon. So this is a very good example of testing your knowledge of if you know your sukoon or if you know your sukoon from your dhamma. So over here you have dhamma and then sukoon. Then again dhamma and sukoon. So qul tum. Repeat after me. Qul tum.
Kultu,
Qul tum.
Kultu,
Okay, this over here, you have to produce a meme sound at the end. Tum.
Kultum,
Perfect, much better, okay? Well done. Now let's move on to the next one. So over here, you have alif with a dhamma, but then that's followed by a noon sakin. So that means you have to join the alif to the noon. So what sound would you make over here? How would you join this?
U,
Say that again, try one more time.
U,
Yes, the first bit would be oo. Yes, you're right. But you have to join it to the noon second. So it would be un.
O, Ukun,
Okay, just concentrate on this first bit over here. So this would be pronounced as un.
Un,
Can you say that? Un. Yes, un. Okay, so you have the alif with a dhamma, and then you have to join it to the noon sakin. So the noon will be sukun. So you have to join the two sounds together. So u and n. So un. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. What's this over here?
Z,
Yes, z. And then this one?
La,
La. Excellent. Now make sure you say each one of this only for 1 second, no longer than that, because they both have simple, this has kasra, this has fatha. So all together this would be unzila. Okay, excellent. One more time.
Unzila,
Excellent. Well done. Now let's move on to the next one. How would you pronounce this?
She,
Yes, the first bit is she, but now what you need to start to do is you need to start to look at the next letter after each letter to see if I need to join letters together. So if you look at after she, you have an hamza over here with a sukun on top of it, which means you need to join the sound of she to the hamza sound. So it would be shit. Okay? Yeah, slight jerk sound with the hamza, not too much as you would do with the ayn, for example. It would be a slight jerk sound, so it would be shit.
Shit,
Okay, and then afterwards you have a ta. the letter ta, but this has a dhamma on top of it, so tu. But if you look at the next letter, you have a mim sakin. That means you have to join these two letters together. So you have to join the sound of tu and m. So tum. Okay, so all together it would be shitum.
Shit.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I think you've done three. Yeah. So you've done three. So I think what you need to do is you need to revise this lesson of sukoon, because I don't think you've yet fully understood it. But keep listening to the other students as well. See how they read it, and re-listen to this recording of this lesson so that you can get a better idea of how to pronounce Sakin letters and how to join the letters together as well. Okay. So well done, but Jazakumullah for your help. Can you have another student, please?
Zakula.
Jazakumullah.
Yes, 1158.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Is this A1158?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do this letter for me. So let's start from here.
Rufi'atu. Rufi'at.
Rufi'at. Excellent. Now again, you got confused because you thought maybe this is a dhamma, but this is a sukoon. Okay, so this is a sukoon because the dhamma looks like this. At the top of the hair, on top of the kaf, is a dhamma because it has that circle bit at the top and then a flick at the bottom. Whereas a sukoon only has this like sideways U shape, which is thick at the top and then thin at the bottom. Okay, so you did that really well. Rufi'at.
Rufi'at.
Excellent. Well done. Let's move on to the next one.
Husnan.
Okay, well done. Again, like I said to the student who read this example, the other day you did about nanation or tanween, and the noon has a fatha on top of it. So when you pronounce it tanween, make sure you stretch that nasal sound that you produce at the end. So husnan.
Husnan.
Well done. Okay, so just be careful of that, otherwise you did really well. So just produce that extended nasal sound at the end, which will really help you. Okay, and this one for me now.
Ra'udun.
Okay, I'm going to give you another chance to say this one, and just be careful of your sukoon and your dhamma. So the ayn over here has a sukoon or a dhamma.
Sakun.
Yes, so make sure you pronounce it as a sukoon and not a dhamma.
Dun.
Sorry, one more time.
Ra'dun.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So previously you said ra'udun. Okay, which is wrong because you thought this was a dhamma. So you said as u, which is wrong. So sukoon means join to the previous letter. So ra'dun. Okay, one more time. Can you say that? Ra'dun.
Ra'dun.
And again, this tanween at the end, this dhammaten, you have to produce that extended nasal sound at the end. Ra'dun.
Ra'dun.
Excellent. Okay, that was really, really good. Mashallah, well done. Keep practicing. But other than that, you're doing really well. Okay, can we have one more student, please?
I'm trying to unmute and 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Okay, Nasra and 1264. Please try and sort out your mic. We are unable to hear you and put your
Hafiz.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. What's your ID?
N1264.
Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm glad we're able to get you on the mic. Like our in charge discipline just announced right now, I think we were having some difficulty trying to get you on the mic. Is there a problem with your computer or anything like that? Why, I don't know why we're unable to meet you.
No.
No, okay. So Okay, just have a look at your computer or your settings again, and just see that when I have no idea actually why we're able to unmute you, but maybe we can have a look at that later. But let's start by doing this. So we're going to do this example first. Can you just try and say it for me?
Dun 0.
Okay, this is tu, yes? Tun 0.
Dun 0.
Okay, excellent. That was really good. But one thing you can improve on is this ru at the end should only be pronounced for 1 second only, okay? So right now you're stretching this more than it needs to. So just say tun 0.
Dun 0.
Okay, well done, much better, okay? Just make sure you don't stretch that sound at the end for too long. So what you did there was you joined the tu to the noon overhead, noon sound, the tun, and then zi, and then ru. Tun, ziru. Well done. Let's move on to the next one.
Nafsin.
Well done. Excellent. Now again, like I've been saying before, just focus on your tanweens at the on the letters. So tanween, you have to produce that nasal sound at the end. So nafsin.
Nafsin.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So just produce that extended nasal sound at the end, which will really help. Okay. Let's do this one now.
In her.
Excellent. One more time.
In her.
Excellent. That was really, really good, mashallah. You did really well. So there are 2 letters in this which have a sukoon. Can you tell me which 2 letters those are?
I don't know.
The noon and the ra are the 2 letters that have the sukoon. Yeah. So this bit over here is a sukoon. So these are the 2 letters that have the sukoon, which means that you have to join the previous letter to that. So you join the alif to the noon and the ha to the ra. So in har. So well done. That was really, really good, mashallah. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student, please? Sorry, what was the ID?
It's a Nasra and a Tifl together, A1165 and then N1253. They're together.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, so let's try and do, who's on the mic at the moment?
N1253.
Okay, N1253. Okay, so let's do you first, and then if we have time, we'll do your the tifl. Okay, so let's do this one.
Arsala.
Excellent, well done. So you have the ra sakin over here, so you join the alif to the ra sakin over here, and then you have sala, simple fatha, 2 fatha letters. So you did that really well. Arsala.
Arsala.
Well done. And next one.
Lam.
Perfect, excellent. In both these cases, you have a meme sakin, and you join the alif to the meme and then the lam to the meme over here. Lam.
Lam.
Perfect. And let's do this one.
Yaj'al.
Excellent, well done. Again, you have 2 letters which are sakin letters, the jim and the lam. So you join the ya to the jim and then the ain to the lam. Yaj'al.
Yaj'al.
Excellent, well done, perfect, really, really well done. Now, can you give the mic to A1165? Okay, so let's do this one with A1165. Walaikum assalam. Okay, can you do this first bit for me?
Ku.
Yes. Can you join that to the noon? Because it's a sakin, noon sakin, so join it.
Kun.
Excellent. And then over here, this bit. So over here you have ta with a dhamma, tu, yeah, and then you join it to the meme sakin. So how would you join that together?
Tum.
Tum, exactly. Kuntum.
Kuntum.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. Just remember that whenever you see a sukoon, look at the previous letter and join that previous letter to the second letter. Okay. Let's try this one now.
Yeah.
Try joining these two together.
An
Yeah.
tum
Yes.
tum
Antum.
antum
Excellent. Well done. And then this one now.
na
Yeah. The first bit is na, but again, look at the next letter, which is ha with a sukoon. So you have to join the noon to the ha.
nah
Excellent. Nah. Yes. And this one?
nu
Perfect. All together now?
nahnu
Excellent. Well done. Now, everybody at home as well, just remember that whenever you have a sakin letter, whenever you see a letter with a sukoon, for example, over here, just see the letter before it, and then you know that you have to join the previous letter to that sakin letter. So, for example, over here, you have a ta with a dhamma. Now, you have to join this to the meme. So, you join the two letters together, so you know this would produce the sound of tu, then this would produce the sound of a meme. So tum, okay, antum, nahnu, okay. And I'm just going to pronounce these three quickly, but inshallah I think you'll be doing some of this again with your teacher tomorrow. I'll just quickly pronounce it so you have a good idea of how they should sound as well. Over here, this is azlama, azlama. Over here,
azlama
yes, and this one over here is asfala,
asfala
asfala.
asfala
And this one over here is kuntu.
kuntu
Well done. And kuntu.
kuntu
Excellent. Well done. Okay. Jazakumullah for your help. You did read really, really well. Just keep revising. Inshallah, you'll get better and better. Now, we're nearing the end of our class, so quickly going to tell you what your homework is. Now, your homework is to practice exercise 12.1 that we did. And if you feel that you've grasped that and you know it really well, then move on to exercise 12.2. Okay? These are both on page 45 of your Tashilul-Quran books, so you can have a look at it there. And so your homework is to practice exercise 12.1. And when you feel that you've done that really well and you know it, then move on to exercise 12.2 and keep practicing that as well. Okay, so that is your homework. Just write that down, take a picture. Okay, so that was your homework. And if in charge discipline doesn't have any announcements to make, we can move on to the final prayer.
Yes, just one announcement. Please, following participants in the class, Huram, someone called Jahanzad. There's somebody else who's signed in as Naveed, and then there's somebody else who's signed in as Habi O. Those four people, Habi O, Huram, and Jahanzad and Naveed. We do think that you're valid students because we do recognize your you on the register, but until you sign in with your correct ID, you will not be allocated mic. If you're unsure as to what your ID is, please email the department on the email that was shown at the beginning of the class, and we will assist you. And we have a beautiful A1156 on the mic for the Quran.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum, A1156.
Okay, I can't unmute him. I'll try A1168.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not able to unmute. Can we try A1179? Okay, A1179 should have mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, A1179. We're quickly going to read this final prayer, so just repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Allahumma arhamni
Allahumma arhamni
bil Qur'anil azim.
bil Qur'anil azim.
Perfect. Excellent. And the translation, please, now.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help, and Jazakumullah to everyone who joined us in today's class. Inshallah, see you all again same time tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.